Hello everyone, it's Troy, or Priest as you might know. Um, I'm here to show you another extension. It's the random PC generator for 5e. So you can go into your character select, and up here you got a new button for random PC, and it'll bring open the generator. There's a few filters. There's ones for how to pick your ability scores. Uh, you can set those as a GM to a specific one, or you can have it as nothing crazy, because if you have it as any, I've got a couple, it's 1d20, 1d30, yeah, and 3d10. Um, so you might want to avoid those, or you might want to have a specific kind of build for everyone. So you can kind of pick that in here, as well as allowing feats instead of ability score increases, as well as the amount of magic items you get at starting at higher levels. All right. So, but you're able to pick that otherwise. Pick whichever ones if they're available. I just turned them off there. The race, you can pick the race from anything that you have loaded, and if you have a subclass for them, you can pick one of the subclasses. That'll make sure you get something a little bit more static. Um, if you wanted something a little bit more specific, otherwise you could just kind of leave it blank, and it'll be random. And same for your classes. You can pick your class, and then your specialties, your subclass, or whatever you want to call it. You can pick your levels to add. You can leave it at 0 for random, or you can put it up to, say, 2 and generate a character. And then if you wanted to go 2 more levels in, I don't know, Bard, you can add 2 and then hit add class. And that's going to add to whatever you have, so then we get a 2-2. And it'll go up to level 20 with that. Um, you can pick your backgrounds, a bunch of them here if you wanted to have something specific. And so it'll randomly determine most of the things for you. It'll pick your subclasses and stuff. See, we got bards, so we got the jack of all trades. We got half proficiency and everything. We picked his proficiency in other things. I think if he were to be a level 6 bard, he would get his expertise. Yeah, let's do that. So then, yeah, so he's got some double proficiencies picked out there. Right? And so we get all our ability scores. Sometimes when you get an ability score improvement, it'll pick a feat instead of bringing up the ability score. Sometimes for the most part, it's going to pick out any kind of prerequisites, but it's going to be a little bit picky with some names where they have parentheses and dashes in them. Sometimes it can mess it up. It might not pick out any of that out. So if you see something you don't like, just go ahead and swap it out or get rid of it and take your ability score improvements. So these only come from when you get these ability score improvements. Otherwise, we get all of our proficiencies, class, language, our notes. We've got our height, our weight. These are kind of randomly determined, but based on either your size or your race, if it has any kind of specifics in there that I've parsed out to pick up. Your background will roll for their personality traits, ideals, bonds, flaws, if the tables exist, and it'll roll appearance for your class, subclass, your race, your subrace, or your background, if you have a table with that and appearance. So it would be something like, let's make a quick table. Uh, Bard appearance. Test 1, test 2, 1, 2. We're going to pick a bird. See, so we got the results in there because he is a bard. So you can do that with the class, the background stuff, the race. Let's see, we also get a bunch of our actions. Any kind of spells kind of randomly get picked out. Racial spells should show up if you get any and they are parsed well enough. And then you also get equipment. Randomly generated equipment picked out from your class, and also your gold as well. And then at higher levels, if I went to level 20 right now, generated something, then he's going to have it might take a little bit as it picks things, but he's going to have a couple of magic items here, because starting at a higher level you would get some magic items, unless you have that turned off. As a GM, you can turn that option off. But that is pretty much it. If you need any kind of inspiration, you're just died and you want to get back into the game, you're doing a one-shot, this is perfect. Just gets you started, you're able to get right into the game. So I hope you guys enjoy, and if you find any issues, if you find anything that's not parsing well, it's not picking up well, any of the official books, send me how it's written in the record, and I'll see if I can get it to pick that up and parse it out. But otherwise, thank you guys. Have a good day.